People don't like to be on fire, but it's cool to be hit by a flamethrower.
It has to look out of control and be in control, and that's the stunt game.
Welcome to the set of The Thing. We're here watching aliens.
We had a flamethrowing lesson, which was pretty exciting.
And action!
You do feel pretty badass when you hold one of those things. It's nice to be able to play with fire.
The first time you pull the trigger on a live human being, it's kind of strange because, I mean, you're really torturing them.
Jurgen has had a great time with the flamethrower. I think he's burned people the most up so far.
We brought all the cast out to our shop in the West End of Toronto and gave them time to play with the flamethrowers, get them accustomed to flame bars and another level of safety that we've introduced. It's called an air knife. It puts a curtain of air so that when we want to get, say, Mary close to a wall that's on fire, we can put a curtain of air between her and the fire, but it won't allow the flame to transfer.
With the flamethrowers, they're remotely controlled with an infrared IR system so that we have control of the fluid to the gun. So at any time, we can shut off the fluid in case they turn around on the crew or whatever.
There's the guys from ADI.
Someone being set on fire, not hard to do. That's the easy part. The hard part is making sure that they don't actually burn.
Today I was set on fire for The Thing. Stunt Carl getting flamethrowered by Lars. We did have a prosthetic head made of silicone incorporated into some of our protective clothing, but they wanted to see bare arms and hands, so using only our protective gel as protection. I had one arm exposed to the flame as well as my bare hand.
They had a new pace that they can sort of stretch it a little longer. That instead of only 8 seconds, you can have it burning almost 20 seconds. You can have really somebody running from A to B, going through doors and stuff and hitting stuff while still on fire.
It really has revolutionized fire body burns in the film industry.
It was coming from every angle. I mean, this guy was a ball of fire.
It wasn't until I went down to the ground that I bumped a lot of the gel off on the desk going down. Then I could feel some heat on my elbow.
The glamorous side of stunts right here.
Today was a good day. I'm the Juliet thing. I get burnt and go running in the kitchen to put myself out.
Anything happens, there's fire and safety in this corner, there's fire and safety in that corner. The animatronic suit is probably 40 to 50 pounds on her back. It's a lot of work.
So it'll be a total of 7 seconds before you turn around.
Okay, I'm in the hands of the Fire for Hire guys from Vancouver who are the best in the industry. I put on a dry layer of Nomax, 2 wet layers soaked in this special fire gel. Then we put on my costume on top, sprayed me down with this fire gel, put 2 hoods on. The last hood has Pyrex glass for my eyes so that I can actually see where I'm going and not, fry my eyeballs. All I can see is like orange. And then the flame tends to shift so you can see where you're going. The difference was the last take. There was so much fire that I actually, I couldn't see anything, but it was all right. Oh, yeah, it's cozy like a hot tub.
Lighting a stunt woman on fire is actually a bit scary, but cool to watch. And now we're lighting a dummy on fire, which is just kind of smelly.
CG fire looks horrible. So we built practical monsters and just blast the hell out of it. And then use CG through the real flames to sort of create the monster underneath it.
Being surrounded by a bunch of monsters and fire and girls with flamethrowers, and it's kind of perfect.